Hi everyone. As you can tell, I'm back on a vlog for the first time since last year in September. If you see the last video that I was in, you will see a big difference physically in my appearance. That is due to the Prednisone steroids I've been on to try to get the Crohn's under control. And what happens with Prednisone is it swells up your face like a chipmunk. And being on Prednisone now, two rounds of it in a little less than 3 months, it's really taken a toll on my body. The Crohn's is not under control. Today is April Fool's Day, and I feel like the joke's on me because I'm still sick. I couldn't even tell you the last time I actually was able to go to a church service. It was probably in September 2011. So that also makes it really hard, as a person of faith and a Christian, to not be able to go out and fellowship with your brothers and sisters and your friends and spend time with them. So this vlog is really just trying to give you an update on what Crohn's is doing to me and what is Crohn's. The way to explain what Crohn's disease is, it is called an inflammatory bowel disease. But what Crohn's does is your body gets this idea that your intestines are a foreign thing or a virus or something, and it has to destroy it. And so what happens is your white blood cells just start going out of control and attacking your intestines. And inevitably, if it isn't under control, if you don't get that under control, it causes severe damage to your colon, intestines, and 75% of people with Crohn's end up having to have surgery to remove part or even all of their intestines due to the Crohn's. And even with that, it doesn't guarantee that it'll stay in remission and will heal you. So I have a long road to hoe. I am on a waiting list for 4 months to see a new gastroenterologist at OSU, Ohio State University. And why I am waiting this long is because this gastroenterologist specializes specifically in Crohn's disease. And we can only pray that he is worth waiting 4 months for. I'm on the original time waiting was 6 months, so, and I'm getting ready to go down into 3 months of waiting this month. So it's really hard. It's really hard not being able to get out and do ministry as I used to do, especially playing music. I haven't played my drums, haven't had the strength to play my drums in over a year. And I've been playing drums since I was 3 years old, so you can imagine what kind of, it really affects you, seeing your drums just covered in dust and sitting there in the corner of a room and you literally don't have the energy to play them. This week has been especially hard. I have been bedridden majority of the week. Today I haven't even been downstairs in my house. And I mean, I'm off the Prednisone, but I'm still feeling the effects of it. Sadly, where it swelled me up so much that I can't even wear my wedding rings anymore. So that is really hard. So now they're on a necklace that I wear. And but I've had a lot of support, and to all my friends that may be watching this, I really thank you for all your prayers, because that's really all I have to lean on. I have some amazing friends from all over the country who just continually, just every day pray for me. I have churches here in Ross County where I live, who have me on their prayer list, and they pray for me every week. And I need it because, there is no cure for this disease. And it isn't just one disease I have. I have two diseases. Gastroparesis, which is means my stomach is paralyzed. And then on top of that, Crohn's is an autoimmune deficiency disease like AIDS. It kills your immune system and you can't fight off infections and viruses, and a simple cold could turn into pneumonia for somebody like me if I get the right germ. So there's a lot against me, but I know my God is greater than these diseases, and I know He sees my suffering and all the thousands of others that struggle with this disease every day. I know He sees our suffering. I don't know why I have this disease. I still don't. And the thing that I question, I didn't mean to cry. The thing that I think about is I lived through an abusive marriage before I married Jeremy. I was nearly murdered by my ex-husband, and I had the strength to live through that. And I sometimes ask God, why did I live through being beaten and raped and nearly murdered for 6 months and be placed into this prison that He had me in, only to get out and only to go into another prison with these diseases? I don't know. But all I can hope and pray is that, as the Bible says, He will use evil for good, and He will use the bad things that happen for good. And all I can say is that I pray that through these diseases I have and the struggles I go through on a daily basis, that I can just continue to glorify God in all things. Even when I'm sitting here screaming in pain, and sometimes you do, I've told my friends this, sometimes you do get to the point where you do wish to die because the pain is just so unbearable. And then you start praying and you say, God, just please take the pain away. And then it does ease up. And then you say, well, I think I can get through another day. So, oh, jeez, I didn't mean to cry. But this right here is why I haven't done a vlog in a long time, because it's been really tough over 6 months. Just test after test, hospital visit after hospital visit, doctor visit after doctor visit, medication change, new meds, all this. I mean, it's just crazy. And it really gets you down. But I want to share, before I go, I want to share this. I've been reading a lot. I mean, what else have I got? I mean, I've got a lot of time when I'm sitting in bed, not able to get out. So, I got my little tablet, and I have the Kindle app on it, and I downloaded the book Pollyanna, and it's free. So if you have a Kindle or a Kindle app, download Pollyanna. You need to read it. Anyway, I'm sure many of you know the story of Pollyanna. If you don't, look it up. You can watch the Disney movie. But in the book, after she was paralyzed, she always played the glad game. She was always trying to find something glad about everything. She didn't, and she influenced so many people in her town, and everybody was always trying to find things to be glad about. And she changed a lot of people's lives. And when she became paralyzed and she's laying in bed, her aunt and other people were trying to help her figure out what she could be glad about being stuck in bed. Now, think about that. I'm sitting stuck in bed. I'm reading this book about this little girl who's stuck in bed and paralyzed, and they're trying to find something to be happy about. being stuck in bed. And she says, Pollyanna says in the book, I can be glad for the time I had my legs. And for the time that I was able to walk and make a difference, to sum it up. And when I read that, I seriously just thought, that's it. For the time I'm stuck in this bed and I can't do much of anything, and I'm stuck and I have these diseases that keep me from doing what I used to do, I can be glad for the time that I was able to go out and do puppets to different churches around my community and teach children about Jesus and sing and play drums and play music and travel all over southern Ohio and play music for all different churches and different venues and think about the hundreds of people that through the gifts God gave me, I was able to help make them glad and lead them to Christ and be glad that I could still, even if I'm stuck in my house, I could still even do this video and inspire somebody today. Even though, I mean, to be honest, there's days that you don't want to constantly think positive. But you have to. You have to keep going. You have to keep trying. And all I can say is, I don't look at the future anymore. I just look at today. What can I do today? And how can I get through today to want to see tomorrow? And want to think, well, okay, tomorrow might not be as bad as today. So, let us try to find something glad about in every circumstance, no matter what you're going through in life. That's what I'm trying to do. And I know I talked a lot longer than I thought I would, but I guess I had a lot to say since I haven't done a vlog in a long time. But I've been writing my blog that I've been writing about my Crohn's disease and updates. I've been doing that, but I haven't done a video because, to be honest, I'm not happy doing this video because of the way I look. Because of what the Prednisone has done to me and all the medication I'm on. But maybe people need to see what this disease, how it affects the people who have it and the different medications we have to be on, how it affects our bodies, because it's not fun. But I'm gonna stop for today, and I just hope you've enjoyed this update about what's going on with me, and be inspired that no matter what you're going through, just keep trusting God and just keep trying to find something thankful to be about in every circumstance. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.